radio. Shout it.
What was it that made you haul off and start doing them wrap-ups, though, man? Because, I mean, it's cold-blooded how you wrap the whole year up, but you also kick it from a civilian perspective, though.
Definitely.
It ain't no political rapping thing. It's like, no, that's how we kind of felt when we was watching it, too.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
And I want to be the voice of the people when I do the wrap-ups. You know, I've always been the person to speak my mind in my music. I always said things that other rappers probably won't say or scared to say, want to say, but they just ain't got the heart to say it. So, you know, one time I was just zoning to one of my boy Reef Beats, and I was actually supposed to do a whole nother record to it. But then I think the whole little, some things was going on, and I just said, you know what, let me see if I could talk about this, because I had started the rapper pop like 3 years ago. And I started talking about things that was going on with Puff and Drake and Troy Ave and the other kid that the Tuesday kid, whatever. I just started playing around with that. And I'm like, you know what, let me talk about everything that happened. And it felt good, and I got a good response from it. And I'm like, you know what, let me keep it going. You know, Mascale's trying to take a couple shots at me for doing it. I would have liked to do it with him. It was all good to me. It wasn't no beef. We had a mutual friend, which is Clark Kent, DJ Clark Kent. He told me he rocked with him. I tried to reach out to him to make it happen together, but I guess Mascale's decided just to diss me. So that's why I took my little shots at him, but it's all good, man. Shout out to Mascale's.
I can definitely dig that.
Yeah.
Now, Murda, talk to me about coming up in New York, though, man. I mean, what are those streets like as a rapper trying to get into the game? You see what I'm saying? Because, I mean, there's too many folks up there, man.
Yeah, you know, in New York, it's so much competition. And, you know, there's everybody out there doing their thing, man. But I just feel like if you stick to what you're doing, and don't try to copycat, you know, you're going to find yourself. You're going to find your lane, man. But it's definitely hard in New York, man, because you got everybody out there, like, paying attention. Like, you got to really be kind of saying something to really make it happen in New York or to get respected by certain people. So in New York, you definitely got to go hard.
Talk to me, though, man. You growing up, you seeing Biggie, you seeing Jay-Z, all these folks coming out of Brooklyn on top of just the whole culture going crazy. Because, see, I like to tell these youngsters that was just 5 years old in the 90s that, hey, man, I was a teenager during that time, and I remember you could go and pick up a CD every week, and every CD was jamming hard as possible.
Definitely. You had,
so talk to me about that.
You had a lot, man. You had Biggie. You had Jay-Z. You had Nas, Mobb Deep. You had the Lox. You had Capone, Noriega.
AZ.
You know what I mean? AZ. You just had so much going on. Then you had Fab coming up. You had the Maces. It was just like, woof. In New York, if you really wanted to do the rap thing, like I said, man, you really had to be saying something. You had to study the game because you was trying to come behind some people that really laid it down for real. So it wasn't no, like back then, it wasn't no getting away with a lucky record and things of that nature because people was really listening for raps. Like they really wanted to hear what you was saying. And, you know, those guys just motivated me to tell my story, like growing up listening to Biggie's, the Nas, Jay-Z. They just made me want to tell my story and talk about things that I was really going through. And it made me want to be witty in a certain way. Like, all right, I gotta come at it like this. I gotta be witty. These guys do this, but I'm gonna be the most disrespectful rapper to ever touch the mic. So I could get people to know who I am and to respect me in this game. So that was the approach I took. Like, I'm gonna tell my story and I'm gonna show these guys out here no respect.
I mean, but not showing no respect. I mean, how do you deal with the hatred that comes along with that? Because, see, as a human, we have things called feelings. You see what I'm saying? So how you guarding your grill?
I mean, it's, you know, we dealing with music, man, and just know music is a sport. It's like, I feel like, you know, when the basketball players is on that court, you know, they trying to kill each other. They trying to go in. They trying to win the game. But, you know, when they off the court, they can all be friends and they can kick it and chill like that. So when it comes to the music, I'm coming for that spot. I want the attention. I'm coming to be that dude. I'm trying to shut it down. I'm trying to get all the oohs and the eyes. I'm trying to make everybody go, yo, you heard what he said? Yeah, I want that. Now, that's music. Now, when I see you at a party or on the streets of that nature, if you want to take it personal, then we could deal with that. You know, I'm not running away from no battle. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's on the microphone or whether we gonna bang it on the streets. But, I mean, that's just how I deal with it, man. It is what it is. Certain things I say is real things. I'm not really making up nothing about nobody. It'd be things that we all know, but people might not want to speak on these things, but I'm just the guy that's going to probably speak on it and say something.
So
I'm going to make you laugh about it.
Yeah.
If you slipped up. Or if you're out there playing yourself, I'm going to let you know about it.
Radio Shout it.